5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Check 1 2 1 2. The mic is on. It's time. It's time. It's time for some hardcore. I'll keep it locked in. Hardcore. Hip hop, UFC, and boxing. Hardcore. MCs, so when they rock in. Hardcore. Like a man with no options. Hardcore. About life, cover any topic. Hardcore. The homie, yo, you can't box him in. Who we talk about? Your host weekend at Benny's on the OA. Olympia Academy. Yo, Benny, hit him with that hardcore.
You are now tuned in to the legendary Olympia Academy with your hosts, Bone and Swing, the Saphie series.
Got the record button. No, I actually put the mic on this time. It's not the record button. Alright, kiddies, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Olympia Academy, you know what I mean? The Saphie series edition. And you already know Big Bone, aka Weekend at Benny's, and I got my man Swing in the house. Yo! And we chilling, man, you know what I mean? And the Black Cloud is in the building tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Dark Cloud.
Bringing the Dark Cloud out. I'm a little worn out tonight, and I'm a little grumpy, and you know what? I'm going to just say it. Hold on, let me lower this volume a little bit more. I'm just uninspired lately, you know what I'm saying? I've been uninspired, and that's why, I guess, you know, haven't been feeling it. There's been some disappointments with some albums.
Awesome.
You know, I just haven't been inspired. So, you know,
let's talk about it.
You know,
that's my specialty. Downers.
Yeah. So, you know, I guess, you know, I was the other day. I was just gonna just totally wipe all the episodes out and just start new. But I was like, that's a little drastic right there. Let's chill out, and you know, we can take some time and see what we're gonna do. But yeah, I mean, you know, I was a little disappointed with the Book of Ryan album, the Royce album. Did you hear it?
I told you to email me shit you want me to review.
No, it's not for review. You know, I'm just talking about my inspiration.
No, I didn't even know it came out.
It was a little sing-songy and stuff, you know what I mean? I was a little disappointed. Mm-hmm. And, what else, man?
What was that? The Royce the 5'9"?
Yeah. So that took a little life out of me.
Uh-huh.
And
kind of took a little bit of your soul out of you.
Yeah, just
you were expecting a classic album.
Yeah, there's not fresh joints dropping. Even the West Side Gun single and the Vinnie Paz single didn't give me the fire that I was.
Yeah, I agree with you on that 100%. I just said it 5 minutes ago. You said save it for the show. We'll talk about it later. Yeah. And it's a good segue into what we're going to be doing today.
You know what I'm saying? And and exactly. You know what I'm saying? So then I guess that's what that could bring us. Yeah, because I've been going back in the catalog and listening to the old stuff, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I called you the other night for tonight's topic because I was listening to some more old stuff. And you know, I'm not a big head to like listen to old stuff. I always try to keep up with the new, you know what I mean? Because I'm not one of those stuck in the 90s, has to only live, because, you know,
right.
You got to keep it fresh, you know what I mean? You gotta keep this new dope artists and stuff, but
well, that's what you're doing. You're breaking shit on the show, so you gotta be on top of it.
Yeah, but what I wanted to talk about tonight was like some underrated albums that are classics, but you know, we're gonna go by the old school rating system because we grew up on the Source. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the 5 mic rating system.
Yeah. Because this show is only classic material. This show right here. This shit is. We taking it back because we only talk classic shit on the Saphie series.
Yeah.
You know, we don't talk regular shit. So we're gonna take it back to the classics.
So we want. There's been 5 mic albums out, right? So I want to talk about some albums that we feel should be 5 mics, and maybe when they didn't come out, weren't given 5 mics, or not frequently brought up in a 5 mic discussion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So some of the albums that maybe are underrated that should be brought up in the classics. So we're not talking about Nas' first album,
right?
Jay's first album,
right?
Wu-Tang first album,
right?
The Purple Tape,
right?
Pun's first album,
correct.
I was gonna put this on the list, but I'm taking it off my list.
Mobb Deep
Iron Man. Mobb Deep first album.
Oh, you took Iron Man off?
I took Iron Man off.
Okay.
I was gonna put it.
Good.
I took that one off.
Yeah, because that was like, to me, it was like I don't remember if. I want to preface this by saying I don't know if the albums that I have as my picks, how many mics they did receive, if they were even in the Source.
But these are not
but
really.
They're not really associated with the
these classic
with those monsters you just mentioned.
Yeah. So these are not really like our typical 5 mic classic albums that are always brought up. So these are excluded. So
yeah, and you called me an emotional nigga before. These are definitely emotional picks.
And we could go at each other. It's like, nah, I don't agree with your pick, or you agree with my pick. Because if you're not feeling my picks, then let me know if you don't think it's a 5 micer. Because if I don't think yours should be a 5 micer, then we could call it. You know what I mean? So
the other thing is, real quick, that you mentioned the Vinnie Paz. I'm a big Vinnie Paz fan. You know, I've been Vinnie Paz for years. Love a lot of his albums. I know them and everything like that. Like, you know, the tracks, and I can recite them and shit. Like, whatever. I'm a true Vinnie Paz fan. Now, I just want to say this. Since you said you felt uninspired, I do want to say the last single that he dropped, and I would say the last Heavy Metal Kings project, to me, were downers a little bit.
Yeah,
they were downers a little bit. The last song he just dropped sounded like he was trying to be 50 Cent or something.
I mean, the last song, it was okay. Like I was telling you behind the scenes, except for the chorus, I didn't like. So
yeah, I don't like the chorus. Yeah. I mean, it was an okay shit, joint, but then again, it's like the lyrics too, a little bit like cross your T's, dot your I's. I
maybe expect more sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like is he setting the? You know what I mean? Like is his like anxiety?
When I hear just.
It's hip hop. Hip hop, nigga. We here for hip hop.
Let's get to our album. So, you want me to start it off? Because I got one.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm gonna go right to my man, Boricua, Fat Joe, the Jealous One Envy album.
Ooh, okay.
I think from start to finish, that album bangs out.
Yeah.
There's not one skippable track on there.
Yeah.
I think that's really got. Because now when he does commercial stuff, heads is like, yo, Fat Joe was, want him to do whatever. I think they refer to that album, that Fat Joe. I think that's definitely a 5 mic album right there. May not have came out as one, but I think that Fat Joe.
I agree.
All right.
Jealous One's Envy, right?
Jealous One's Envy.
What about, all right, and what do you think about Jealous One's Still Envy? That wasn't 5 mics.
No.
Okay, so Jealous One's Envy.
That was his only 5 mic album.
Good. I agree with that pick.
Alright.
Catching bullets! Alright. My pick, speaking of Vinnie Paz, he's on the list, so I'll mention him first. Vinnie Paz, Season of the Assassin. I think it's the best Vinnie Paz album he dropped.
I gotta go and listen to that, because you know what? I was struggling to think, because I was like, what Jedi Mind and Vinnie Paz? Because I'm like, to me, I never felt like I'd get a 5 micer out of him or Jedi Mind Trick. I got one on my list. I got one on my list, so you're gonna see. I'm gonna have to listen to that and see.
It dropped like summertime. I remember
5. No skippables.
No skippables on that one.
All right,
production is amazing.
Season, I gotta read.
I mean, that one is like
this catalog's so heavy.
It just reminds me of summertime and pure fucking war. That's all it reminds me of. Simple
okay. All right. So since you want to go Vinnie Paz Jedi Mind, right? Because I was gonna go between 2. What was the album with the dude that was on fire?
That's not Visions of Gandhi. That was
Animal Rap. It had Animal Rap single. I was gonna go with that album, or I went with this one. Visions of Gandhi.
Visions of Gandhi.
Because that one had...
That was the one with the dude in
Yeah.
Philly. And
Yeah,
the thing,
I went with that one. Because that one had...
yeah, that one was... Yeah, that one's up there.
That one had a lot of...
I'm drawing a blank with the guy with the fire, but I considered that album like this. And then I listened to a couple of tracks and I was like...
But that had a few joints towards the middle end that I skipped over a lot.
Yeah, you're talking 5 mic, no skips, hit play and go.
I felt like Visions of Gandhi was the closest album I got out of Vinny Paz that I let rock the whole way.
So that was for 5 mics?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess, that's where we're going to have to go. Head's going to have to go and check because,
I'm going to go back and check that album now.
Yeah.
Also, we burned it a lot, so we might want to skip a track. Now, years later, but we're talking about the time like
because that one had the one with Ill Bill, the Hunter or something. Oh man, not the Hunter.
No, that was another. That was Servants and Having Kings in Hell, huh?
Nah, I forget.
Whatever.
All
right. You want me to go?
Yeah.
I have, and this is in no particular order. Classic album, love this album, thought it was perfect to this day, do not skip a track on it, and I don't know if they got 5 mics for it or not, I'm not sure, but The Roots, Do You Want More?
That's the first one, that's the first album.
I believe that was the first one,
with the
blue cover.
Yeah.
With Dice Raw,
I liked Illadelph Half-Life better because it had more... harder production, but
did it?
That one, I mean, there could be an argument made for that one. I didn't put that.
Nothing on that album is skippable, man. And another summer banger, I always.
That had Lazy Afternoon, Lazy, and it was the same verse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wake up in the and the fact that you just let that rock, you know what I mean? There was a track with Dice Raw at the end,
that. Yeah, that was a banger, man.
That he dropped.
I don't know if that one or Illadelph's Half-Life is more banger though.
This one stood in my box. Pause.
Heads is gonna have to see which one, man.
Yeah, man.
But that one, I mean, I could.
That was a fucking.
That was a classic.
That was a
I remember sitting with Eyeball in high school listening to that album in his attic, and he was dropping the ill science behind it. And telling me yo, listen to this, what he's spitting. He was blowing my mind because I wasn't catching all the little innuendos in that album.
I mean, lyrically, there's a song on there towards the end that the beat is just it was mind blowing to me. It's with Dice Raw, and he's like, I beat niggas on the train, and they just start talking that crazy shit. It's oh my god, what is this? Yeah. And that shit was amazing to me. So I gave that one 5 mics. I don't know if it even got in the source.
All right, how many you did? I did 2, right?
I did 2.
All right, so we had 2 for 2.
So you up, Sean?
I'm gonna go number 3. Yo, from top to bottom, that first Smith & Wesson album, The Shining.
Tell me some tracks off of that, because I remember the singles, but I don't. Now you're talking 5 mic album.
Sitting on the corner, shit. Oh man! All right, let's just go right. You want me to tell you some? Just
tell me a song or two off of it, because you said an album name and I do not.
Smith & Wesson.
Call me anti-hip hop, but I know the bangers from Smith & Wesson.
Bucktown.
Yeah, home of the original gun clap. Bucktown.
Yeah, Bucktown. Let's see. What else?
But you're saying that album is 5 mics.
Yeah, 5 mics.
I need to download it tonight and listen to it.
Hold on. Smith & Wesson.
It's not that I don't believe.
There it goes. All right.
But I just don't even know the track list.
Wreck Time. One time for your mind. One time. Soundboy Burial.
Yeah, that was.
KIM. Stand Strong. Shining. Session at the Doghouse. Hallucination. PNC. Let's get it on. Smith & Wesson, and we do it like this.
Email it to me. I gotta definitely check this out.
All right.
I know a couple of the songs you said, but I never listened to the whole album. I didn't have the album.
All right, you got it.
And you're saying 5 mics. No skippers in that one.
Nah.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe you never heard the Smith & Wesson.
Not the album. I heard the bangers.
All right.
I heard some of them bangers, but.
All right.
Not the entire album. All right. You ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna go here. I'll go listen next. Gangstar Daily Operation. That was a very hard pick because it was between
Yeah.
daily operation and step in the arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the stick up